Welcome back to another meal outdoors. Now this one is more for when it's in a pinch, you don't have all the ingredients you really want, but you want something different than just regular whatever you have. Always being able to have something in a little different venue helps to make things more enjoyable and better presentable. So with the idea that the power's out, you don't have a whole lot, or you're just pinching pennies and you don't have a whole lot, and you maybe have lunch meat sliced up, and you have some cheese, a little flour, a little butter, and a little bit of milk, you can make cordon bleu in a pinch. Let me show you how. First step is you want to take a couple of tablespoons of butter. Turn the heat down, we don't want to kill things. Melt the butter, so maybe pull it off the heat until that cube's all the way melted. Then you want to add a couple of tablespoons of flour. So I have flour over here, and I'll pull up and I'll get 2 tablespoons of flour. Stirring stick, we're going to stir in the flour into the butter. And that might have been a little more than 2 tablespoons, but we'll go with it. Turn that heat down. You just want to cook it. You're just cooking the flour and the butter to really incorporate it. And it sets the oil into the flour. So I'm going to cook this a little bit longer. Again, I don't want to scald it or burn it. We're going to make a basic roux. So, keeping it near the heat. Now, if you're in a real pinch and you don't have time to make, or the energy, or you just don't think you can make a roux, a white sauce, cream of chicken, that would work the same. It would be a little stronger chicken flavor, a little stronger, but don't put very much milk in it. Just enough to thin it out, heat it up. If you want to thicken it down, you can. So now that we've got that done, I've got a little over a cup of milk. I got about 3/4 cup of milk and maybe 3/4 cup of chicken bouillon, but you can just use straight milk, it's okay. So now is the time it's going to take to kind of bring this up to heat and thicken it up. So that's going to take a few minutes, maybe more time than we want to put to this. That's why I say like this cream of chicken would work great. So now bring it back up to heat. While that's heating, I'm going to add a little bit of salt, because the milk is going to be sweet. You're going to make your sauce more sweet than you really probably want. And a pepper for flavor. A little more pepper. And a little bit, I'll taste it, see if it needs more salt. So it's starting to thicken, but not as much as I want. So we'll turn the heat down and kind of simmer it for a minute, just to get it all the way thickened up. The more you cook the flour, the more it's going to get thick. But the thing about it, if you need to thin it back, if it's too thick, add a little bit more milk, thin it up. And pull off the heat because it is starting to get too hot. It's almost thick. It's almost thick like I like it. Okay, let's just set this off to the side for now, and we'll come back to it when we get our entree ready. So now what we're going to do is take some oil and start heating some oil. And while the oil's heating, we're going to make our cordon bleu. So the basic ingredients of a cordon bleu are chicken, ham, and Swiss cheese. So I am using sliced lunch meat. Normally you take a chicken breast, you pat it out really fine, you put some ham in it and some cheese in it, you roll it up, and you cook that. But I'm doing an outdoor, we don't have those ingredients, but we have this. And it would be a good, I think it'd be a hit with kids because it's lunch meat and it looks kind of fun. And they'll enjoy, if you let them help, let kids help, they'll enjoy doing this also. So I'm gonna roll them out. I'm gonna take 5 of these are actually turkey slices, but turkey, chicken, maybe healthier for you to buy sliced chicken, a little more expensive. So this is just off the shelf, quick and easy. So 5 slices of turkey. 1.5 slices of ham, just to get the ham down the middle of it. And 1/2. If you want to put more on, you can. You want to have equal balances of your turkey or chicken, your ham, and Swiss cheese. But if you're not a fan of Swiss cheese, you can use provolone, you can use white cheddar, something that melts really good. Okay, so that was 2 slices, and the others I only did 1.5 slices. And I may take that half off because I'm going to want to roll this up and have a tail. So now I'm going to roll it up. Hopefully you can see it here. Just going to start from the top. Just start rolling it down. Just kind of keeping it tight, but rolling it all the way down. Yes, your turkey's going to kind of come unfolded. And you have a little burrito wrapped up with that. I've done a few ahead of time, so we have 4 ready to go. Now, my oil's getting almost hot, so we're about ready. So we're going to do the rest. I have flour, breadcrumbs. You can use panko. You can use breadcrumbs. I took bread, toasted it, put it through the blender, chopped it up small, finished baking it in the oven for a minute. So I did not put any spice in them at all. So flour, egg. Oh, I have a scrambled egg here. I have 2, but scrambled egg also. So move the salt back over here so we're centrally located. Okay, so here we go. So roll the burrito in the flour. Roll it up in the egg. And then put breadcrumb on the outside for, like, oh, my oil's too hot, I can smell it now. Okay, now, here's for the test. I'm gonna set that in there. We're gonna do another one because we have room for 2. I don't think I'll push 3, but while it starts to cook, it's not gonna take very long to cook because the turkey and the ham are already cooked, so it's just basically heating up. Melt the cheese, seal the edge on the outside. Yeah, that's enough. I'm gonna go get my tweezers. Be right back. You can watch your cook. Okay. After it cooks for a moment, we're going to roll it quarter turn. Roll it a quarter turn. Look at that, my oil is too hot. I did turn it down, so it'll cool down here in a minute. I'll put these in the flour dredge. I have some place to put. I'm going to turn them one more time to cook that on the outside. On the other side, looks like it's getting 3 sides here. And then we'll take them off, get them to cool. You don't want to eat them straight out of the fryer and burn yourself while we're waiting. Oops, see, that one came apart. Okay, in the grease. Now let me go get a plate. I suppose we could bring in the plate. So, what you do, you take your easy cordon bleu, take some of the sauce that we made, right over top. Voila, easy cordon bleu. Put some vegetables with that. That'd be a great dinner for a pinch. And it's the ingredients you already have laying around. You don't have to worry about messy chicken breasts or anything. Enjoy.